40 days after Jesus' fast in Matthew 4, verses 1 to 14, the devil came with 3 counterfeits, offered him the world and riches, said to him, if you're the Son of God, why don't you turn this stone into bread? Said to Jesus Christ, well, if you're the Son of God and you can command things, surely when you throw yourself over this hill, over this cliff, God will command for his angels to come catch you. Why you can't find your purpose is because you entertain the enemy when he says these things to you. When he says, I'll offer you riches and glory only if you bow down to me. You don't say, it is written, I will not have any other God besides God. When he says to you, you're the Son of God, you're the daughter of God, surely you can change this stone into bread because you're hungry right now. It's 40 days and you have been in a fast. You don't turn around and say, no, thank you. It is written, man does not live by bread alone, but by every word of the Lord. When the devil says to you, command the angels, surely God will command the angels to come catch you. Throw yourself over the cliff, kill yourself. Jump into death, go and kill yourself. Surely, as you jump into death over the cliff, God will command angels to come catch you. And you don't say, I cannot accept this. No thanks, it's not part of my purpose. It is written that I will not test God. And this is why you cannot find your purpose, is because you keep entertaining the counterfeit. You keep interacting with the counterfeit. And once you've interacted with the counterfeit, it's difficult to untangle from the counterfeit. Part of finding your purpose is knowing what's not your purpose. And when what's not your purpose comes, you are able to then say, no, thank you. This has nothing to do with me. Looks good, but it's great for somebody else who it's meant for, but it's not meant for me. And that's how you get rid of the noise of the counterfeits and the counter offers that are not your purpose. You might not immediately step into the very exact thing, but at least the slate is clean of the counter things. And now you're well on your way, and it's easier to navigate, and it'll be easier to locate your purpose. Why you can't find your purpose? I'll tell you why, partly anyway. It's because you keep entertaining the counterfeits. You keep exploring the counterfeits. Get yourself to a place of boldness, where when you see the counterfeit coming, you say, no, thank you. You cross the road and you make sure that your paths don't cross with the counterfeit. Now, the counterfeit might chase you down the road. You need to run away from the counterfeit until it is clear to the counterfeit that you are saying no to it and that you do not want to come into any kind of agreement or partnership or interaction with it. Part of the reason why you are struggling with finding your purpose is because you are not getting to a point where when the counterfeit comes, when the things that's not quite a good fit comes, you do not denounce it. You do not say no thank you to it. You try it out. You give it a chance. You let's see the thing. There's nothing to see. You know it from the beginning. You know it's not it. You know it's not the thing. But I understand. It's the shame. Shame when people will say, what do you mean you just said no and you didn't even explore? Because when you know, you know. When you know you're faced with and looking at a counterfeit, you know. You don't have to explore so that you can gather evidence for outside people who don't really care about your wellness. That, well, I explored it, so you can't blame me. But you could have avoided even that exploration that led to some kind of wasting of time, some hurt, some confusion. You could have avoided all of that. The reason you're struggling with your purpose is because you're willing to entertain everything. The things where you can tell this is not a good fit, this is a counterfeit, this is really not for me, it makes it so much more quicker when you are willing to let those things go, because then you're left with the things that resonate, and it's about really then kind of finding alignment with the one thing or two things or however many things God has for you. It isn't only one thing. For some people it's one thing, for some people it's a multiple number of things. Let God lead you, but you have to offload the counterfeit first. Heed. Stay blessed and be blessed, and I will see you again next time.